Ah. Oh, crap. All right.
Wait,
well,
didn't you already do this?
Nope. Well, welcome back. No, so this is our 4th day recording. This is where we left off. We have to go get the other versions of the key. We went through this the one way coming in, but now we have to go back through.
Okay.
So I better have some chaffs. Yeah, I do. I actually got a lot.
Can't do this with no chaffs.
No.
Or without no chaffs.
I hope this was the right way. Yeah, it is.
This is the way you went up when we first got in here.
No,
that is the wrong way.
That is the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be bad.
I immediately flashed back and now I remember everything.
Oh, good. Ah! Oh. Oh, they're being tricky. So I have to... Where's my key?
See, I knew those were there.
Did you? Why didn't you warn me?
Oh, I did. You're playing the game. I didn't want to backseat game or anything.
That's fair. What? Do you hear that?
Bird?
Somebody's yelling.
That's a bird.
If that's a bird, then that's a guy making a bird sound. There was
ravens.
No, I know. In the middle of the ravens noise, there sounded like there's just a guy going, "Ah!"
I hear it, but it is the ravens.
Okay. That was weird. Now, oh, his gun's still here.
And his blood is...
your reaction, because I've rewatched all the episodes with Christine, your reaction, they're eating him! They ate him! It was just so good. So I don't know, am I supposed to... I mean, this is the cold room.
Yeah.
So what do I do to make it a cold key?
Touch the ground? Dip it in his blood!
I had freezing blood.
It's getting colder.
Oh, it is! It worked!
I told you!
You did it! Okay.
I knew it!
What a weird... I wonder if it was actually me crawling that made that happen.
Yes. Yes, it was.
You know what? For all intents and purposes, it totally was. Alright. Well, back. Let's go use the cold key now.
Which means when you need the fire key... Oh, God.
Oh, geez. This is bad. Alright. Well, remember...
Get rid of that key and use some chaff!
There is that big furnace room. I guess we're gonna have to go there.
And crawl on your belly on hot coals.
Oops, I didn't mean to throw my chaff. That's one less chaff I got to work with.
Ah, no.
Alright, well, here's the Metal Gear room. I gotta run all across the Metal Gear again.
Did you see somebody remade this in Unreal?
Yeah, they made the intro, like the whole intro sequence.
I thought they did like the whole game.
If it's possible they're working on the whole game, or they've done. I don't know, because I mean, if it was the whole game, I feel like I would have found it while looking for this. But I've seen the screenshots from like the intro.
Yeah, it's called Metal Gear Solid Shadow Moses. Something like that.
Well, Shadow Moses is the island we're on, so that would make sense. Is there nobody left? Did I murder every soldier? Oh, no. That is one of my favorite lines.
What did he say?
He went, huh? What was that noise? Alright. Gotta take a ration. Oh, there's cameras in here now. Well, it probably was before. Stupid cameras. Oh, right. PAL card.
You just went by it.
Oh, I did.
It's after the diazepam.
The diazepam.
The diazepam.
Alright, cold key taken care of.
PAL code number 2 confirmed.
Alright.
Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Alright, it's gonna be a bit of a hike.
There goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Can't we just, like, rub our hands together? Yeah, exactly. What if Snake just put it in his butt cheek?
Wait a minute. Why? He's got to have a lighter and matches. He smokes.
No, they're smokeless cigarettes.
No. No, the smoke's the point of the cigarette.
You got a point. I have no idea why he can't.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe that would be too... Oh. Gotta go. Maybe that would be too concentrated. I just have to be in a hot atmosphere. You know, a very sweaty, hot atmosphere where the air is just disgusting.
All right.
That's
It basically Galveston.
Yeah. Hey, didn't your old hometown get hit by a hurricane or something recently?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't keep up on the happenings of Galveston, Texas?
No, I barely remember I lived there. I've tried to put it as far out of my head as I can.
I barely remember too, to be honest. I certainly don't think of you as a
dark
Texan.
chapter in all our lives.
There was a movie called Galveston.
Yes, there was, and it came out while I was there.
Were you, did you watch it?
I'm in it. No, I'm not in it. No, I didn't watch it. I watched like a clip here and a clip there to see if I recognized any locations.
Mm-hmm.
But they shot like a couple things there, but I don't know how much of it was actually shot there. I don't think it was a lot.
Oh God, I would hope it was a lot. I mean, what's the point of making a movie about Galveston without shooting the whole thing in Galveston?
They might have. I mean, nope. Filming, principal photography began in February 2017. Filming took place in Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah.
Well, that's a disappointment. Savannah,
But
Georgia, is that...
It is Ben Foster in it, so...
Oh, he's always good. And it wasn't...
Yeah.
Who else? Who's the girl in it?
Elle Fanning.
Right, okay.
But Ben Foster.
Ben Foster's always good. I just remember that there was somebody else there.
I think
I
Ben
knew.
Foster is right up there with Will Patton for me.
Ben Foster is nothing if not the next Will Patton.
Yeah. And if you out there don't agree with us, your head is in your ass.
Oh, snap.
Yep, I said it.
You said it and you meant it. Oh, an elevator. Only good things happen on elevators in this game.
We need to buckle down and start a Will Patton podcast finally.
I would definitely do it.
Break down each of his movies and why he's amazing in them.
Used to sell copy machines.
Mr. Shakespeare!
That's a movie I'd love to watch again.
I actually, you know what? I just watched a couple days. I don't know what prompted me to do it.
Oh, wait,
A
hey,
couple
hold that
days
thought.
ago.
It's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off.
I guess it's
no one
off.
else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel.
I thought we
to
had
hear.
this talk already.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination?
Isn't any weapon an assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called fox dye?
No.
That's the virus that
Fox
came up
dye.
earlier.
Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah, it's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently fox dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember.
Uh-oh.
Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel.
What now?
What's
Oh.
new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
He's been on this call the whole time?
Coded messages towards
Yeah.
the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Aw,
Are you sure?
Naomi.
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
We don't even have any of it lying around.
So it's true, isn't
Oh.
What is this, amateur hour?
I can't believe it.
it? That means the
I mean, if
first
one place in the
dimension
world is
must
gonna
be
have
around
sodium
somewhere.
pentothal,
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be
I gotta make this
infected
key
too.
real hot.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
All right. So, what Will Patton movie did you recently watch? I assume it was a Will Patton movie.
It was a movie with Will Patton in it.
Well, that's most of his
Armageddon.
movies. Good. Yes,
And he was amazing in that as well.
It's like some kind of surrealistic nightmare. his wonderful line read in that. He's so good in that movie.
His line reads and everything, but every single line read of his
Whoa.
in Armageddon was perfection.
Yes. I think some people are just perfect for, you know, wait, hang on. There we go. Some people... I was just off screen. Gosh. Good thing they don't hurt too much, I guess. Some people are just perfect to work with Michael Bay, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
Should have been in more stuff of his. I'm a little nervous now. Where do I go? Is there a door? But yeah, that's a movie I watch that at least every couple years. I try to get another watch in on it. Here we go.
It had been a few years since I'd watched it, and I forgot how little time they spend on the asteroid. Like if you
well,
go
yeah,
back
you don't
and
get there
actually
till the
break down-
halfway
Yeah.
point of the movie.
If you break down how much time they're actually on the asteroid and like how much work they actually do, shown on screen, that's
Yeah.
not much.
No,
They-
not at all.
They show up, they dig 20 feet, and then they have the blow up, and then what's his name? The fat guy gets launched into space, and then Ben Affleck shows up, and all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, we're at 400 feet." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah, well, I mean, they're very good drillers.
Just
Some
really
say they're the best. I'm trying to think what. Oh yeah, I like how it was probably about the halfway point that they got to the asteroid. That early stuff was all good though, like all that character
yeah.
work.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
well.
Oh my God!
Didn't know that was there. I think that might have been the best cast for a Michael Bay movie that Michael Bay's ever had.
100%.
Because you got Owen Wilson and Michael Clark Duncan and Steve Buscemi and all them to just
Billy
do
Bob Thornton.
to just do character work for an hour plus before the movie actually starts. Okay.
We need another one of those. Like, kind of like a high concept, silly movie, but just cast it with like the best people out there right now that take it like really seriously, like giving everything they have to something that just doesn't really need it.
Yeah, I never saw his most recent one, that Netflix movie with Ryan Reynolds.
No, it's supposed to be good though.
It must have gone well because I think I read that whatever Michael Bay's doing next, Ryan Reynolds is going to be working on also. So that I hopefully he's found like that seems like a good match between director and actor. Is it hot enough here? It's yellow again.
It has to be.
I mean, how long do I have to spend in here?
You gotta stand in the steam.
Oh, all right.
Hold the key. Stand in the steam.
I'm holding. Oh, it's red.
I told you!
How are you always right?
I don't know!
You're a Metal Gear Solid master.
No, it's just that I watched Fifth Element last night and it's fresh on my mind. Fire for fire. Water for water.
If there's more to that, I don't know it, because I'll tell you, like, we may have talked about this before, but whenever we bring up movies that, like, what's a movie that most people love that you hate? I never liked Fifth Element.
I get it.
It's
a weird movie, man.
I did enjoy Mila Jovovich, because it was the first thing I saw her in, and I was like, she's good.
Yeah.
And it's not one of the Bruce Willis movies where I feel like Bruce Willis is the problem.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him, and I enjoyed Chris Tucker, and I enjoyed Carrie Oldman. I liked all the performances in it, but there's just something about the story and the script that I just couldn't get into.
Did you see Valerian?
Valerian.
With Dane DeHaan?
Oh,
and,
wasn't it a longer... Ah! Wasn't it a longer title than that?
Yeah, I can't remember, but it's Valerian, the City in the Clouds, or I can't remember what it's called.
Right.
But Valerian, very much the same way, and like, there's so many good things with this movie, but for a casual moviegoer,
yeah,
is like there's a lot going on. It's really fucking weird, and it just seems to be like Luc Besson when he's in his fantasy sci-fi mode.
Yeah.
It almost definitely feels like he maybe needs to be reined in a little bit.
Yeah, I actually have not liked any, unless I'm forgetting one, which it's possible, but I'm pretty sure I've only ever liked one Luc Besson movie. It was The Professional.
Unleashed.
I never saw it.
What? Oh my god, dude, you would love Unleashed.
I always wanted to watch it, but out of all the ones of his
so
I've
good.
seen, wait, I thought he only produced that, or did he direct it?
Oh wait, yeah, you know what? Maybe he just produced it. Hold on.
That might have been it, because I do remember wanting to see it. He's produced a lot of movies I like. Oh, it's Naomi.
Yeah, that's right. It was Louis Leterrier.
Naomi.
It's Naomi. She's calling.
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi. Is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
The piano.
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race.
My age.
Naomi.
Turned into Blanche.
I was found in
No,
Rhodesia
not
sometime in
Blanche.
the 80s.
Rue McClanahan from Golden Girls there.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by
That was a great line,
in
Reed.
1965,
What's
and there
now
were lots
known
of
as
Indian
Zimbabwe.
laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Wait, what's your what?
Naomi, you're too worried about the past.
Green.
Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
Oh.
I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes. Frank Yeager.
Oh!
What?
It was Gray Fox,
He
the
was a young
ninja.
soldier. When he picked me up near the Zambezi River, I was half dead from starvation.
She's telling us too much about her life. Is she about to die?
I hope not.
Yes.
Turns out she is dying right now. Like,
The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
we destroyed him?
Ow.
Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together,
Sorry.
Frank and I.
But he was one of our only friends. When we listed, like, our two friends earlier.
He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
I don't like they keep putting
Who's
he in quotations.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes.
Oh.
He brought us to
I like
this
the song.
land of freedom.
Our maybe dad that we killed.
America. Then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple.
Oh,
I
about
vowed revenge
that.
and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me?
Oh no.
Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years.
That's not that
Some
long.
kind of twisted obsession.
For a twisted obsession? Yeah,
Not really.
you're right.
Not exactly.
As far as obsessions go, 2 years
Wrong
late.
about
That's
you.
like
What about Liquid and the others?
that's kiddie stuff.
I'll have
That's like
my
a fling.
revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you.
Oh, we did that
I
already.
wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. No.
Are we still in that elevator?
Tell me something.
I think so.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific
Ow!
genetic
My macrophages!
cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cell,
Yeah.
a peptide which causes cells to die.
A what?
The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart
Yeah,
where they
peptide.
attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis.
What is that?
Then, the victim
Well, it's like
dies.
apoptosis, but like a lot.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells
Yeah,
commit
that thing.
suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time?
Maybe.
Naomi,
Maybe.
blame you for wanting me dead.
Don't be coy
I
now.
can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
You weren't.
You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that.
So this,
No, that's not the whole truth.
Oh,
all of a
is
sudden,
that-
this like Escape from New York kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yes. It's funny you say that.
And his name is Snake.
It's funny you say that.
Jay, what are you doing?
What?
Snake.
Oh no!
Naomi!
They're throttling her.
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear.
Apparently,
Okay,
there was
Snake.
time for it before the mission, apparently. God, this elevator's still going down. Learned all about
He got Escape from New York.
everybody's betraying us. It is. There's a lot of references to Escape from New York throughout this series. The obvious one being that his name is Snake.
The other obvious one is that they lifted the entire like a subplot from
Yeah.
the movie.
In one of the other games, there's a pseudonym for. What happened to his gun?
I try walking towards it. Oh yeah, it's gone. I thought you might like. I thought it might just be invisible, but nope.
Yeah, there's a character with a pseudonym in one of the other games, and his pseudonym is Pliskin.
Oh,
At that point, it's just clear that
They're
they're
not
like
even-
they're
Yeah.
homaging at that point. It's
they're not even trying at that point.
It's not a ripoff if you're just homaging something.
It's not a ripoff if it's very obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, we're almost back with our hotkey. We got a hotkey coming through. Hotkey.
It's so weird too, because like thematically, they're nothing like each other.
They're not?
I mean, plot-wise, like the look and feel, like there's not many similarities between this and Escape from New York. It's literally just little like Easter eggy kind of.
It's true. Yeah, it's definitely just like
and
he
the
wanted
whole
to.
subplot of him being injected with something.
Well, him being, yeah, I mean, him lifting plot twists. It happens from time to time in these games.
Yeah.
But it's just like it feels like when they wrote these games, he's just like, any opportunity I get at all to throw a twist in there, they go. It's very 24-ish. I think if it has
Still never watched 24.
if it has similarities to anything more than anything else, it's 24. Honestly, 24 is one of those shows when it was on, except for a few seasons in the middle, I wouldn't have been like, oh, you gotta watch it. Because I only really, really liked seasons 4 through 6, I think it was. Because that was the seasons they just had Kiefer Sutherland just be in badass mode basically the entire season. There was no let up. But now that enough time has passed, and it's kind of become... so many things have kind of become, like, memes out of that show, for lack of a better word. Just the way Jack is, and the way Kiefer Sutherland portrays it. It would be worth checking out. I would watch it again.
To checking it out again, or checking it out sometime.
Yeah, I would watch that show again just to see how it holds. Oh! So
Time we start a React channel, and we only react to episodes of 24.
I would do that in a second. I remember the first season being like, huh, this is a good idea. I'm enjoying this. But then it gets so stupid by the end of the first season that I was like, all right, now this is just silly. Then the second season, I remember it was kind of the same deal. Like, I started out enjoying it. By the end, it was very stupid. So I don't even think I really watched the third season. But fourth season is where the whole thing came together, where they were like, all right, enough of the nonsense with his family and his daughter. I mean, it's not like they go away.
His daughter get kidnapped like every other day?
Yeah.
Or every other hour?
His wife, I think his daughter got in a car accident and then was hunted by a mountain lion for an episode or two. So that was fun. Oh yeah, Palki.
Wait, hunted by a mountain lion?
Or maybe it was a cougar, whatever it is. Yeah.
That was a plot?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Maybe it was the wife. I don't know. Because I remember his wife at one point got in an accident and had amnesia and forgot who he was. It's a really fun watch now. Oh! What's going on?
You've been double-crossed! You activated it!
Again!
I deactivated it.
Oops.
Thank you, Snake.
What?
Now the detonation code is completed.
Everybody was in on this?
Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going
Man.
on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
It was pretty silly.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Master McDonald Miller.
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Well.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, You're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home.
Oh
He's
no!
been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid.
It's Liquid!
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Oh no! Not the gas again!
Oh no!
Alright, guys.
Gas mask!
I'm on it. Alright, everybody. We've been betrayed by just about everybody, and now we find out that Master Miller's not who we thought he was. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. And tomorrow we're gonna try and survive this. And get to the bottom of all this craziness. It's,
How does one even?
I don't know. It's funny, the whole time, since I knew of that twist, like, I'm like, how did I not realize this? It's very clearly the exact same voice actor,
Yeah.
just not doing an accent as much.
Wanna hear something fun?
Yes.
I thought that was the same guy the whole time.
You're like, wow, they got Cam Clark to do 2 different guys, huh? It's crazy.
No, I thought it was the same character. I didn't
okay.
know that it wasn't.
Well, you guessed correctly. You thought,
I
why
just-
have I been talking to, why do they call him Liquid sometimes and Master Miller other times?
What's he doing with his hair?
Looking like Guile in the one thing, and then... But yeah, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with more.
Goodbye.